to my channel. I'm here today to film a plan with me for the week of February 26th, which is actually the last week of February. We're moving into March, and I'm super excited to be using this gorgeous kit from Nikki +3, and it's her Rosy kit, and it is absolutely stunning. This is my first time using one of her newly formatted kits. And I want to say it's my first time using her glossy, which is really nice paper. And as you can see, this kit is jam-packed. She also included this little extra here with the Blondie. And I want to say that that was an option. I don't remember. I can't hold on to stuff for too long because I don't have enough space in my brain. I know that sounds really terrible, but it's the truth. Okay, so here is the deal with the bottom washi situation. We have this gorgeous floral washi, which I love. Let me look at our headers. I'm sorry, our date covers. We've got those, which are adorable, and I love those. And we have these, which I think I like this font better. This is like her traditional font. And so I'm wondering if I really like this blue. And there's going to be a whole lot of pink because I use a lot of pink. But I was wondering if maybe I wanted to do the bow washi, the Simply Gilded bow washi, and the skinny blue washi, which I do think I want to do. Now I have to figure out, I'm upstairs filming in my bedroom again this week, which was really nice last week. The only problem is I don't know that I have anything to tear washi with. So let's just hold off on the washi, and then or on the bottom washi, and I'll figure out what we're going to do with that later. Okay, so I definitely want to use this sweet girl here. And trying to decide where I want to put her. I want her to kind of be like a focal point. And so I think we'll put her on Thursday because she's so pretty. I love that she's smelling the rose. And then let's figure out, so we have 8 here. Which one do we want to put over in the corner? I think we'll put this one in the corner. So let me just figure this out here because I don't want to mess it up. So today is Saturday and I am home almost alone. Michaela's downstairs watching, what is she watching? She is watching The Parent Trap, the one with the remake with Lindsay Lohan. I introduced it to her yesterday. You know what? We're going to have like extra boxes. I forgot because of this one. Okay, so now I have to be really, really careful. Make sure that because that means I'm going to have to leave something out. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, okay, so she's downstairs watching The Parent Trap, and then Danny is at the South Point, which is the spa that we used to work at. He went down there today to go drop off Girl Scout cookies and to give me a little bit of time to film and think and use my, no, I didn't use this box. Maybe I'll use this one in the corner instead of this one. And it's not that I don't love that box because I do. It's gorgeous. But I just feel like we'll have more of that pattern in here. I don't know. I think I made the wrong choice. Okay. I think I am going to move this one and this one. I really like this one because I like the pattern, especially because it's different. But it is 2 framed boxes side by side, and I do think I like this one better, but not for the upper corner. I think it's just a little too light. So we're gonna let those dry and then we'll get those rearranged. And then we'll figure out what we're gonna do with this box, because I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Okay. Now I guess let's go ahead and do let's figure out our headers. So we've got, where's our headers? I know she gave us a lot of options. So we have these to do, which are adorable. We have these today. And then we've got these that are for the sidebar, and then these are all cut like a patterned header. And then she also included the glitter headers, which I actually think are really, really, really pretty, and I kind of want to use them this week. I don't typically use glitter headers, but I mean, sometimes I do. But these are just really pretty, like the colors are so pretty. I love this pink glitter header, so I'm kind of tempted to use it along the middle because it's so pretty. And I'm tempted to use my to-do header along the bottom, even though I'm going to put my checklist along the top, because I kind of like the idea of having this solid one closer to my date covers. I don't know if any of that made sense. Hopefully it'll make sense as we put it together. I don't know if it will, but we will see. In my head, it makes sense. So hopefully when you see it. And I meant to pull these boxes down again. Oh well. I'm not going to worry about it. I am too busy to worry about rearranging boxes, because like that anyway. So yesterday was last night was our first Girl Scout cookie booth, and that was a lot of fun. We actually made like a total rookie move. And I know there's shadows, guys. I'm not going to apologize for it, because I know that my apologizing bothers some of you, and I'm not sorry. But I'm aware that there's shadows. It's just the way that the light comes in my room, and I can't move my table because of the way I have to have the tripod. So I hope you guys understand. I know you will. You always do. But anyway, so we made a total rookie move, and we did not bring enough cookies, and we sold out of all of the really popular cookies, like the Samoas and the Tagalongs and the Do-si-dos and the Thin Mints, and not Do-si-dos, we didn't sell out of those. And so we ended up having to close our booth just a little bit early because the other stuff wasn't selling, and we were promoting other Girl Scout troops, because we were like, well, another troop will be here after us, and we were like, well, that's not doing us any good, like promoting the other troop. So we had to close it on down, but that's okay. We've got more booths, obviously. Michaela and Danny are working a booth this afternoon at 4, so that he's working it with her today so that she can earn her Me and My Guy patch, which is what the girls earn if they get, a man in their life involved. So if it's their dad or their grandpa or, whoever a man in their life is that is important to them, because we also, want to encourage, obviously, for girls to have a good relationship with the men in their life too, and get them involved. So she's going to be doing that with Daddy today, which is actually fun, because the girl that she's working it with is also working it with his dad, who happens to be the guy, which is my troop leader's daughter, my co-leader, her daughter. Whoops. And her husband is in Boy Scouts with my husband, so that's cute. Plus they're friends, of course, but I just think that's super cute that they're working that together. Okay, so let's go ahead and now last week, I have to be honest, I was absolutely horrible with filling out my to-do lists. I had a to-do list on my desk and on my whiteboard in my office. I have a giant like classroom-sized whiteboard in my office, and what I do every morning is, or the night before, depending on how much time I have, is I write out my to-do list for the next day, and I actually make like boxes to check off, and just so it's like a visual reminder. Also, I typically leave my office door open when I'm not in it, so that way if somebody needs to leave something on my desk that they don't want to leave in my, I have like a little mailbox outside my door. If they don't want to leave it in that, they can leave it in my on my desk, and you know, it seems to work fine. But if they need me and they need to know like exactly where I'm at and they don't have a radio, they can look like on my board. It'll say like that I'm in a lesson, or if I'm in a meeting, or, you know, if I'm at lunch duty, whatever it is that I'm doing. So I think it's pretty good. Anyway, this past week was insane, which, like I said, I wasn't able to use my checklist because I was just so insanely busy with like pop-up things. Look how funny. The colors are pink and like this pretty greeny color. Like a teal almost, like a light, I don't even know what kind of color it is, but it matches. And I didn't bump these down, so it's, oh man. So it's going to cover up a little bit of the February, but that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. But we had quite a few bullying situations this week, which is frustrating. I very rarely use that word. I'm using it now because that's what it ended up being, but I try really hard not to use the B word, especially in my like classroom lessons and such, because we have a law in the state of Nevada that if a student uses the bullying word, we have to open up an investigation, and it's like this huge investigation that requires paperwork, and if the student is found to be a bully, then it goes like on their permanent record, and it's like a big ordeal, you know what I mean? And a lot of times kids, they don't know, or they misuse the word, and it might be a situation where somebody's being mean and it needs to be handled, but it's not bullying, because bullying is something that has to happen, you know, repetitively and more than one time. And I try really hard to educate my students on the difference between somebody being rude, somebody being a bully, but at the same time, I try not to use the bullying term because it's so overused, and parents are now using it to label things. And I had a student this week say, well, my mom told me that this little girl, you know, what she's doing is bullying me, and I need to come to you and tell you. And I was like, well, you said the B word, so now we have to go get the assistant principal involved, and we have to open up an investigation. Which, you know, I didn't say that to her, obviously. In my head, I'm thinking it. I didn't say any of that to her. But, I mean, it's not her fault that she's being treated poorly. But had the B word not been said, I could have handled the situation amongst the girls and used it more as a counseling opportunity than a punishment opportunity. So I'm still going to use it as a counseling opportunity. And what I ended up doing was creating no contact contracts for the girls, so that they would not be talking to one another any longer. They're not allowed to talk to one another. And I'll be working with both of them on skills and what to do, coping skills, what to do when we get frustrated with others, so that we're not tempted to use such poor language. And to lash out at others, because that's never okay. So that's what I did. Okay, let's go ahead and put this full box. I'm going to work on the sidebar now. So let's put this up here. And yeah, that's better. And I pulled out a couple of things to use in the sidebar for this week. One of which is my Crafts by Towie weekly cleaning. They're almost gone, which is a total bummer, but what are you going to do? I also pulled out these from Rose Colored Daze. Oh, no. They were screaming, and I was like, what is that? But I forgot it's Michaela's movie. I also have the flag. Let's put this up here. I don't know. I feel slightly distracted today, guys. I'm sorry if I don't seem like I'm entirely focused. I feel slightly distracted. I am sorry. Sorry that I'm distracted. I will stop apologizing now. Okay. Let's get our weekly box. I think we had two. There's this one. And then I think we had a darker one. I swear. Yeah, Tiffany, it's right in front of your face. We have this one here. So let's go ahead and put this up here. And last week, I normally use this as a place to keep track of something like Grateful Thought, but last week I used it for my schedule. And I kind of liked it. So I'm not 100% sure how I plan on using it this week. We have these really, really, really cute scalloped boxes that I kind of want to layer on this top sticker. And then I want to go ahead and pop in the this week. I have to figure out like the sizing. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Okay, maybe we'll use another scalloped box, even though that one's the same color. Because what I'm trying to do now is like take up a little bit of space to put down, is that crooked? To put down this other box, the weekly cleaning box. I would really love a top or a pair of leggings or a skirt in this beautiful floral one here. That one's a little bit too gray. That one's like, I think we're gonna have to use this one here because the pink ones were just too pink. So I was gonna use one of the pink ones, but that was it. The pink was just way off. Okay, that is so crooked. I feel like maybe I'll line it up with this line so we can get back on track, because I feel like everything was going crooked. There we go. And then for this section down here, I have another one of those little washi, the little scalloped like headers. Okay, let's put this here. Oh, it's so quiet. Okay. And then let's use that last scallop. Where did I put it? And we'll put this like right on top of it. Kind of want to cover up the, oh man. Okay, hold on. I want to cover up those lines. Maybe I should like, okay, That looks better. Now you can tell that it's actually a scalloped box. That's cute. Okay, for doing the bottom washi, I found this little ink pad. It's my first color ink pad from Hobby Lobby that I think might work for tearing the washi. But we're going to find out. So I have to figure out. Oh, maybe not. Because the bottom, what if I use my cell phone? Can I use my cell phone? Because I'm so lazy, I do not want to go downstairs. Well, it ripped a little bit. Oh well. I could like text my daughter and ask her to bring it up, but I know that she's watching her movie and she has to go to dance soon. In fact, I better pay attention to that. Because she has to go to dance. See how pretty that is? Oh, I'm so glad I did that. Okay. She has to go to dance at 12:30 because they're working on their production number today for the recital. So it's like that extra number that she's part of, which they're doing it to Heal the World by Michael Jackson. I think I might have mentioned that already in a previous video, but you know, I gab so much that I don't always remember what I've already talked about. Oh, I don't know. There we go. Sorry, I just hit the tripod. It shook you up there a little bit. Oh my gosh, speaking of shaking things up. If you are a Disney fan and a Monsters, Inc. fan, you'll get this and find it funny. But well, hopefully you'll find it funny. I found it incredibly funny. Monsters, Inc. is one of my faves. And, oh, it's a little bit longer. I can trim it when I go downstairs. But, and then I'm going to pop down this weekend banner, this adorable weekend banner with the bow, because I can't even. We're going to put it right down here. But anyway, the other night it was incredibly windy, and Michaela sends me a text that says, "The wind is really loud. It woke me up and picked me up and shook me with its mind powers." And if you have seen Monsters, Inc., that's what he says about the child. Like, the child that is there that they're, like, trying to find, you know, Boo, that they're trying to find. And he's like, "It picked me up and shook me with its mind powers." Anyway, it was really funny. She's really funny. That is so dang cute. I can't even. Nikki, you killed it with the weekend banner. You kill with everything, but the weekend banner especially. This deco, like, I want this mug. I want this backpack for my daughter. I want this bag for me. And we had a second weekend banner here and a second set of, so like this right here, I could actually use for like a second kit. Anyway, we're moving along now. Let's go ahead and go into our day by day now that we have done so much gabbing. For Monday, just cleaning up over here because I have a lot of stuff, it feels like. For Monday, I have a 5:04 first thing in the morning. We figure out all I have this day. I have small group, and then I have dance. And for dance this week, I do think I'm going to put it in because Nikki gives us so many options for like little quarter boxes and stuff because her planning style, she uses them a lot. So it works out, you know, well for her. So I think I want to do that too. I want to use that. And then I wanted to do bows. I ordered more from CoverGirl Crafts now that she reopened. I know that these are like not dead on the gray, but I wanted to use them. So let's use these little ones here for dance. And I think I'm just going to go. Looks like they follow in order. Oh, Tiffany. Anyway, okay. So ballet at 6:30. Sorry, I'm just writing this in. Point at 5:30. Okay. And it's not even just point, she has ballet 4 on that day. All right, and I'm going to move this down just a tad since I have this extra room down here. Because sorry, I have to keep clearing my throat. My throat just feels weird today. But since I don't have to do, since I have that extra room from the bottom washi being smaller, I'm just going to move this little box down a little bit just to kind of extend my today section. And because I can. So why not? And I'm using Clever Gal Crafts bows, which I'm sure goes without saying. These are in the Lily colorway, so it's like the black and gray. And I love this one. It has been insanely cold here in Las Vegas. In fact, yesterday it snowed while we were at school. I had some students in my office, and we had to go make some copies, and so I can't leave them by themselves, so they walked with me so we could go make some copies. And I was like, look outside, guys, it's snowing. And they're like, no, it's not, Mrs. Klein. I'm like, yes, it is. Look. Sure enough. Sure enough, it was snowing. Okay. A little sip of coffee. Got dance. I have a 504 in the morning. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down, but I'm going to use this meeting sticker from Rose Colored Daze. But I am not going to write on it yet. Just going to leave it there. That is for my 504. The other thing I need to do this day is I need to lesson plan, because I'm not happy with the lesson that I have chosen for Kinder this week. So I want to redo it. I guess I don't want to use those because I use those for the actual lessons, don't I? Let's see what I want to use for lesson planning. Oh, let's use the little pencils. These are also from Nikki +3. And I know I have a sheet that I've already used, but I don't know what I did with it, so I'm going to use some of this one. And it's totally fine. Maybe we'll use a little flag to just do something a little bit different. And because she includes them, and they're just so dang cute. And then I know she includes like these adorable clips. I know we had more. Yeah, there's this little black one. And a little pen. Excuse me. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Let's use the pink pencil and the black bow. I'm just going to write Kinder lesson plan. Perfect. Okay. And then in my to-do list, sorry, I was trying not to sneeze. I want to go ahead and put in my my small group at 10, and I'm actually going to use a date dot and put it here for 10. And I'm going to put in Worry Monsters. It's like my anxiety small group. And then I also want to put in that I need to redo a bulletin board because we have testing coming up, and I like to, I want to redo my board for testing. Let's do the little exclamation point. You guys, I'm so sorry. As usual, I was just gabbing away and didn't realize that the camera had stopped recording. But I put in lesson plans for Kinder. I used a little pencil from Nikki +3 and then one of her little bow clips. I also used a date dot for putting in that at 10 o'clock I have Worry Monsters, which is my anxiety small group. And then I have to redo my board. This is from her kit here. And then I put in one of her pencils, the larger pencils from Nikki +3, and I put this little clip from the kit that I have kindergarten lessons on Tuesday. And then I used a half box to put in that I am going to be dropping off Girl Scout cookies to the school I interned at after school. So there's that. I think we're all got back up. Okay, Wednesday we have dance, and then we have a field trip this day with my students. The same type of field trip that my daughter went on, which is, I think I'm going to use a half box, which is the middle school field trip. And we are going to the middle school that my students are going to be feeding into. So I actually have a field trip sticker also from Nikki +3 because, well, that's just, I love her school stickers. It's this cute little one here with the little school bus. And it says, ooh, no. And it says field trip. There we go. And let me write this in. We're going at 9:30. And that'll take up a good 2 to 3 hours of my day. I need to make sure I get my lunch duty covered that day. Is this box crooked? Like, I can't tell if it's this box or if it's the box underneath. I know that the bus is crooked, and so maybe that's what's throwing me off. I have to fix it because it's going to drive me crazy. It's like really crooked. And I know that that's like, I used to say those things don't bother me, and they don't always. I'm going to let that try. The other thing is that this Wednesday night we have Cub Scouts. So I think I'll put that in my to-do list. Just put that little clock, and I'm just going to write on here, Cub Scouts at 6:30. Perfect. I have anything else this day for Tita? Cub Scouts dance. That's it. Okay, that is it. Let's put this back on. There we go. That's better. Okay. For Thursday, we have dance, which I've already got on there. And then at 10 a.m., again, I have a small group. So I obviously don't have another 10 a.m. So I'm just going to write on here, surfers at 10 a.m. And that's my self-control surfers. And the dog next door is barking outside. This day I also have lessons in 4th grade. And so let's go ahead and use this little pink pencil right here. And I'm just going to write on here 4th. We're going to be doing test taking skills this month. Because, oh, I put this up here. Because we are starting our SBAC soon, which is our big standardized test. No matter how you feel about standardized tests, we got to take them. We need to prepare for them. What else do I need to do this day? I don't know. That's all I have. So I'll probably be working on orders this night. So let's go ahead and use a half box, I think. Let's use this one here because it's really pretty. And I'm just going to write on here to work on orders. Let's see what we have for that. We have this really cute like clipboard, which I totally want to use. But I'm going to have to cover up something that's already on the sticker. And not because I don't think it's cute, because it totally is cute, but I just really want to use this clipboard because it's so dang cute. And I feel like the pen needs to go on there too. I want this pen really, really, really badly, especially for my office. So let's just put on here, Etsy orders. Perfect. That'll be for working on that. And for Friday, what do we have Friday? I have 2 small groups this day. I've got the Cool Kids, which is my anger management group. So we're trying to keep our cool, get it? Cool Kids. Makes sense in my head. I don't know if it makes sense for you guys, but... Oh. Sorry, side note. There's this really cute little E, like for Etsy. Yeah, let's stick this on here. Okay. We'll just put this up in my to-do list. So I've got Cool Kids at 9, right? Yes. And then I've got my intermediate girls group, which is my 5th graders in the afternoon at 1. I also need to remember this day to pass out 3 square food. So I'm actually going to use this little food bag right here, and I'm just going to write on here 3 square. And that's to pass out my backpacks to my little kiddos for the weekend. And I think that's it. I don't have anything. I guess I could have put some stuff down here. Ooh. I don't have anything. But I do think that I'm going to try to plan a date night with my hubs, because we haven't had a date night in quite a while. Just the two of us. So let's put this here. And I can put something else in here, because I need to make sure that I fax. Maybe I'll use a little flag. I need to fax. Every week we have to fax over. What am I trying to say, Tiffany? Focus on one thing at a time, my friend. Focus on one thing. I'm going to use this little phone, even though it's a fax. I know what it means. I need to fax over our attendance sheets for 3 Square, because I got the teachers at my school, I signed them up for free after school snacks through 3 Square for all the teachers who do tutoring, because they were feeding the kiddos out of their own pocket, which is so fantastic of them, but unnecessary because I can get stuff for them. So do we have a date night sticker? We do not. Maybe I'll use this cute little bag. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll use the cutesy bag and a heart. A Clever Gal Crafts foiled heart. I think that would be super cute. We'll do this. Or maybe I want to use another bow, because I love these bows. Oh, you know what? I think I'll use a pink one, because I know I have some. I just didn't have 4. Can I get that back on there? It's kind of messed up, but it'll be okay. But I do have some. I have 1 on this sheet. Perfect. And we'll put the little bag. And I'm going to put on here date night. And I'm actually going to text my babysitter as soon as I get done with this video. And then for Saturday, all I have so far for Saturday is that my son is going to be spending the day with his little BFF for his birthday, for his BFF's birthday. So I'm just going to put a half box on here. We don't have any other plans as of yet. We're seeing how this weekend goes with the Girl Scout cookies to decide if we need to have another booth. So I'm just going to wait. We'll use this adorable little cupcake, which seems appropriate. And this header is super crooked. I can see how crooked it is now that I put, there we go. I'm just going to write on here, Jason's birthday with Aiden. So he's not having a party, but Jason's mom's like taking the two of them out for a whole day. They're going to go to the movies. I think they're going to play laser tag. So they're going to have a lot of fun. And that's all I have. And then Sunday, again, I have nothing as of yet. I do want to put up my video. And so I feel like something needs to go down here because I can't have it just like wide open like that. You know what I mean? It just looks weird. So I think because all the other, I don't like the lines on the bottom. So I'm going to put this here, and then I'm actually going to use a Crafts by Towie little grocery bag. And this is just something that I normally would have put in my to-do list. But because I want to cover up those lines down there, I'm just going to add it on here to meal plan. And I'm going to add something on this side too because I don't want the little lines down there. So we'll go to church this day. So let's see what I want to use for church. Oh, we have all these too, and these adorable little bows. How cutesy. Let's do this last little strip of washi. And we'll put this on here. That's way crooked. And we'll put this on here for church. And for, I think I'll use one of those cute little bows that she included. And I'm just going to put it right on top. And I'm just going to write on here. And I'm not going to put a time because it all just depends on what time we get up that day. And then I want to put something for my video because I want to use that really, really cute planner that she included in the kit. So let's pop this on here. And then let's find the little planner. Here it is. It's so dang cute. Put that there. And we'll put on here, oh my gosh. My neighbor is like working on her front yard and I let the dogs out because I just got back from taking Michaela to dance. And now the dogs are outside being loud. I do think that I want to put this cute little eye mask. No, maybe not. I was going to put it up there and write sleep in, but I typically don't sleep in on the weekends. And if I do, it's until like, I don't know, 6. Like this morning I got up at 6 just because I have a lot to do and I like to keep my routine. So I'm going to put the little backpack there and I'm going to put here clothes and lunches. And this is for us to prepare for the week. And let's see what else we want to do. Saturday, I'm going to put that cleaning day sticker because we do typically try to get a lot of our cleaning done on Saturday. And then Sunday, I'll do all of the laundry. And these look like folded towels to me, so I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to put, it sounds like my kids are home, all the laundry. Okay. That is what I think I hear, is that my family is home. So we will see. Okay. That is it for this plan with me. Let me go ahead and open this. Let's show you guys how we're looking. And it really did come out so beautifully. I'm so impressed with this kit. There's so much left. Let me go ahead and show you. I really, really, really love Nikki's new format. So as you can see, I still have a ton left. This goes here. So I still have all of those left. Like I still have a lot of stickers left. So the one thing I did just see was that cute little, what is this? It's a coffee cup. And I want to kind of put this right here for my meeting because my meeting's at 8 a.m. So I just think that's cute. Let me go ahead and actually write in my meeting. Maybe that's not my kids. Maybe that's the neighbor's kids. I don't know. There's children outside. And that is it. I think it turned out really, really great, and I love it. I don't know if this color really matches, so we'll see if it starts to bother me. It doesn't stand out when I look at the whole thing, so we'll see. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit subscribe. And until the next one, I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.